if the cat really wanted to be home, he'd be at the doorstep waiting for us.
Bro. I mean, in all honesty, though, that's I'm playing. That's true. All right, welcome back to another Swolemate podcast, episode 2. We got Dylan and we got Joe.
What's up?
Your boy.
So we kicking it today.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is, like you said, number 2. That was bad. I shouldn't have said that.
See, I feel like we should keep this stuff in the podcast. They want to, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, episode number 2. We're here chilling. I'm not going to lie. We have nothing written out. We're just talking, having a good time, good vibes.
Chilling, chopping it up.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if you can see.
Boy, got that drip on tonight.
But Swolemate.
Custom
baseball.
Swolemate baseball jerseys, pinstripe.
Hey, I got a question, though. When those releasing?
I don't got an answer, though. I really don't, man. I mean, just working on things, trying them out, seeing what the people like.
We might do a little limited drop. Might get a few of them to put out into the hands of customers.
just got to see what everybody likes, I mean, me personally, I could wear this every single day of my life.
I just want to say thank you because I finally got my hands on one of the oversized T-shirts.
Yeah,
so
speaking
of
thank you,
like
Jonathan.
that?
I love it. I love it. I'm a huge fan. I sized up a little bit and I got an XL just because when you dry a shirt, that thing's going to shrink.
Right.
And so
yeah.
I went ahead. It's a little long on me right now, but when it shrinks down, it'll fit perfect. So I'm loving it.
Yeah, I like it, man. You rocking it, man.
I appreciate that.
Looking good. God, I was about to say something and I forgot what it was.
I don't know, but Dylan, the camera that's on Dylan right here, that is our premium.
I looked at that camera. Minimalist Swolemate original tee.
Fitting real good on those arms right there.
Oh yeah, shoulders, arms, chest,
Biceps looking immaculate.
I'm not the biggest guy around, but this thing makes me look
like the biggest guy around.
Swole. So we still got a few more of these. We still got.
This man forgot he was on a podcast. We gotta leave it in.
That boy back here like, yeah, man, we just back here on the podcast.
I stepped out of the podcast and I'm recording the video now. It don't even matter.
That boy doing side misses on the podcast, man.
But yeah, anyways, we got a few left from the OG drop from the first collection we ever had. So,
oh man,
make sure you get you some, man.
Yeah, get you some for real.
What you boys been up to this week?
I was about to ask, how's y'all's lifting week been?
Pretty good.
I've been off and on. I've been slacking a little bit.
Really?
Man, look, so let me tell you guys something. My weightlifting schedule has been all messed up for about the last, it's been 12 days now.
What's happening?
So, last Monday night, it was about 7:30 p.m. I'm in the kitchen cooking some hamburger helper with turkey meat, by the way. Keeping it healthy.
Like good.
Got my puppy and the cat in the house playing. My lady, she's out working late. There's 2 weeks out of the year where her job requires her to work a whole lot of extra hours. She's working like 12, 13-hour days. So I'm in there whipping it up by myself. Next thing I know, it's just my puppy in between my legs. And you in the kitchen whipping up some food. They in there begging, you yelling at them constantly to get out. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that I was only yelling at Luna. Where's Ollie? So I walk out the kitchen, and my front door is open about 6 inches. And I'm like, man.
Hold on, I gotta bring in the sad music. Hold on.
I'm like, man, this can't be what it is. So I proceed to the front door, and I open the front door, and I don't see anything.
No, bro.
I turn around. I go into the living room where Ollie always lays. I see nothing. I go to the bathroom where the litter box is. The cat's most royal place. I see nothing. I go back out into the front yard. And by this time it's nightfall. It's pitch black. I get my laser out. Ollie loves the laser. I take it out behind my house, behind the fence. I got a fenced-in backyard. There's a big ditch right behind the fence, and I start shining the laser up and down the ditch bank with my flashlight on, also trying to see if I see some eyes, and I do. I see some eyes, and so it was Ollie. I found Ollie. I got Ollie around to the other side of my house with the laser. When I got Ollie to the other side of the house with the laser to the front yard, he saw me and turned around and booked it.
No.
And that, my friend, is the last time that I have seen Ollie. Young Oliver is out there, hopefully.
What color is Oliver?
Oliver, all right, so if you see a, no matter where you are, I don't care if you're in Florida, if you're in California listening to this, if you see a brown and gray brindled cat, it's got to have a little bit of weight on it. It's got to be at least maybe 3 or 4 years old. Send it to me. I need it. I'm going to tell my girlfriend that I found her cat.
Send it through UPS.
I'm almost to the point where I thought about going to the animal shelter and just getting the closest looking cat that I could and trying to talk her into it.
Bro, that is so sad.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, but it was.
that sucks.
I guess, man, when I came in with carrying the groceries that night, I mean, they were in the house for 45, 50 minutes before, I know for a fact, before Ollie got out. So, I mean, I guess the door it wasn't latched, and then eventually just popped open to where he could paw it open the rest of the way.
Bruh.
I mean, hey, but
He's skirted. Hey, look, I told my girlfriend, I said, look, if the cat really wanted to be home, he'd be at the doorstep waiting for us.
Bro. I mean, in all honesty, though, that's I'm playing. That's true.
That's
No, I mean, it's at all seriousness. We've been out looking every night since then. Well, I mean, not really so much the latter part of this week, but the first week after that, we were looking, put up flyers, put the litter box outside, put food outside. Unfortunately, just no signs of young Oliver. So
maybe he was just built for the wilderness. Maybe I
hope he's out there thriving and
thriving, freaking rolling, baby.
I hope he's gaining weight and getting faster. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably up a tree right now. Running from a
What about you, Joel? How's your weightlifting schedule been this week?
It's been a little bit off and on. See, I'm an early riser, and I always end up wanting to take a nap during the day. And I've gotten into a really bad habit about when I start taking a nap about 12 o'clock, I'll lay down, and my first alarm goes off. I always set it for an hour, and I always go about 25 minutes longer, and then it goes another 25 minutes and another, and by the time I know it, it's 3 o'clock. And I end up just having really crappy lifts. I don't know. I know I need to eat more. I struggle with that. Eating more is like, dude, it's the worst thing for me because I hate feeling full all the time. And I feel like I'm in such a stagnant place of my lifts right now. But
dude, I feel the same exact way because like my schedule, like the past, like honestly, like 3 months, like just this new, everything that's changed in my life is just my schedule has been. I'm like you. I can't eat enough. I can't lift enough.
Right.
I can't. It sucks.
Well, I mean, I've been doing pretty good.
Well, that's good, man. How's the marathon life? You're getting closer and closer.
Yeah, we got 2 months out. Just running, training, doing what needs to be done, getting ready for it, whatever. But lifting, great, man. On the strength program, like I talked about last podcast, and I can see myself progressing. I guess since I'm running so much, eating more than what I'm used to isn't hard. Because I guess you could say I'm not constantly hungry, but like I'm more hungry than if I wasn't running like 4 or 5 times a week.
Right.
But other than that, man, I mean, just doing basic compounds. I mean, the workout only costs like 5 lifts a day.
what workout plan are you going with?
Jeff Nipper's
Okay.
strength program. So it's very strict percentage.
Tell us a little bit about that. I mean, is it different than any other workout plan, or is it?
Yeah, I like it. So it's like for me, I do 255 for 3 sets of 4 on flat bench. All right, on Thursdays at 85% of my 1 rep max. Now I haven't maxed out in a long time, so I just did my 1 rep max flat at 300 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everything has been working out good. I mean, 255 for 3 sets of 4. It's a struggle, but I get it with no spot. And then when you do military press, that's another percentage. So it's like 82.5%. I mean, the percentages switch every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 1 week you do 85, next week you do 72. 1 week you do 80, like just switches.
Right.
But the max out will be at the very end of the program after week 16. So that'll be, I still got 9 weeks. No, I still got 11 weeks left. So
Yeah, dude, I'm at the point, man. It's tough for me because I said,
sometimes you just gotta step back, regroup,
no, dude,
and
that's
you just
exactly
gotta find
where I was
something
about to
new.
go with that.
Yeah.
Well, so with my new schedule, it's like I said, it's like my lifting schedule's been all messed up. I haven't been having enough time to lift. I haven't been lifting enough days out of the week. But what I know that I need to do at this point, I'm at the point where I just need to go back and I need to lower the weight, up the reps, and I mean really just focus more on the movement and go back to focusing on building like core strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Foundation strength.
Yeah.
And then I want to do that. I need to do that. It's hard to go in there, bro. When you've been lifting, like you're used to going in there and hitting 85s on incline for like 4 sets of 8, 4 sets of 10, whatever. It's hard to go in there and pick up like the 55, 65s and do like 5 sets of 15. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because you want to go in there and lift some weight.
Right.
Well, at least I do. That's how I feel, anyways.
Especially when
the
the big dogs are in there.
Yeah, I mean, and we all go to the same gym, and it's like you go in there at a certain time, and it's crowded, and like you don't want to look like no weak little.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. You're right. You're 100% right. But I feel like I've been very humbled with this strength program because there are a bunch of lifts that this strength program calls for that I'm not used to doing. So I'm doing weight that I feel like I should be doing more weight of, but I'm not. And I see other people in the gym doing more weight. But then I'm just like, man, like I can't compare myself to those other guys.
It's
You
really
just
just
do
a
it.
matter of trusting the process.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to know like where you're heading and like what
I
you
mean,
got in store.
If you see somebody in the gym, like you walk into the gym, let's say you're about to bench press 225 for sets of 8 or something, and somebody next to you is hitting 315 for sets of 8. At one point, he was where you were at.
Absolutely.
He didn't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to go do 315 for sets of 8. No, I mean, he had to work to get where he's at. I mean, everybody does it. So, I mean, it's just trusting the process, and you can't compare yourself to other people, man. It's just, if you do that, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to keep backtracking. So.
Yeah. It's such an easy thing to say too, bro. But it's like you go to the gym in the nighttime work hours where, I mean, when people are getting off and you got the big guys in there, and then it's like, even for me, bro, like I've only been lifting for like a year and a half, and like I've made like substantial improvement like in my lifts. Like when I started, I couldn't even bench like 80 pounds. And so, I mean, I'm way, way ahead of that now, but it's like, still, bro, like I find myself where I'm like, all right, I would be able to rep out 225 if I would just eat more. But then it's like, it's something in me where it's just like, I just cannot just stay in it. It's not that I'm unmotivated. It's just like such a grind, bro. And like, I don't know, it's hard to not compare yourself when you see guys that, like, I'll be 22 next year. You see guys that are 21, 22 and same height as you and everything, but they're like 30 pounds heavy. And you're like, bro, I literally just want to look like that. Like, why can't I just put on weight? Yeah. And so it's the thing that, like, it's always like, you'll see gym TikToks. It's like, what's something you would always tell somebody, like new beginners in the gym? It's like, don't compare yourself to others. But it's hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, you can't not sometimes. I mean, well, I mean, it's mental warfare. As like you were saying, it's like a leafer scale. Like you gotta make sure your lifting's on point and your routine is on point and your like every single rep is on point.
Right.
And on the other side of that scale, you got to make sure that your diet is on point. Your calories are there, your carbs are there, your proteins are there. And to get that leafer scale completely balanced and keep it that way is hard. I mean, a lot of people do it, and I mean, it's not hard for some people, but it's hard for me. I'll tell you.
Well, I mean, you guys are both right. I mean, we all struggle. I struggle with stuff too. Nobody's perfect, but at the end of the day, you just gotta keep chugging away.
Yeah.
Chug a look,
I
I
always feel like I'm either lifting really good and not eating enough, or I'm like eating good and eating healthy, but I ain't in the gym and I ain't lifting like I'm supposed to.
And it's like if you could just get the
Yeah.
connection between both of
If
them,
I could
bro,
just
it
time
would
it out
take
good,
off.
like, perfect.
Exactly.
Man,
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
I'll keep dreaming.
One thing I wanted to ask y'all, and this is just kind of like a little fun thing. What is y'all's favorite lift in the gym right now? Like your favorite exercise? Like for me,
when it comes to
that's tough.
when it comes to looking like, so when I'm lifting and I'm looking at myself in the mirror,
right,
and seeing the way my body looks, weighted dips.
Oh yeah,
I got that incorporated on Thursdays. Weighted dips is probably my favorite.
For me, if we're talking about like that aspect, staring at yourself while you're lifting, for me it's either going to be lateral raises or curls for sure.
Yeah.
That or
In
tricep push downs.
In a Swolemate, it's got to be in a Swolemate cutoff. Go get your one, SwolemateAthletics.com. But man, if we're talking about like movement wise, just like getting them endorphins flowing, bro, I've been feeling the RDLs lately.
Oh,
I'm telling you, brother.
Now, how do you do them? You doing them with dumbbells, Smith machine, regular?
I do them on the with the barbell, just
the barbell
on the deadlift.
Got you.
Mat thing they got there. But bro, I feel like I've been killing it. How much you RDL?
Actually, so you remember when you did that one leg day with me on Saturday, and it was like deadlift 4 sets of 4.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Me and my buddy Cole, we're not doing like the deadlift movement. We're doing RDLs, but we're doing the 4 sets of 4. So I've been doing.
All right. You've been doing RDLs?
Not like I should.
Hey, bro, I won't done. What? Sorry. What I was saying was,
you caught me off guard right there because I was like fixing something. And
what I was saying was,
pointing at me.
What I was saying was, I do RDLs on Saturdays, but they're heavy, so it's like 225 and up.
Yeah,
but it's only 4 reps. But
do y'all do legs twice a week, or you go once a week?
Well, I do legs
typically twice.
I know it's different for you since
6
you're
times
running
a week.
Right now. True, running. Are we counting that?
No, we're not counting that. Running's easy.
Drop in the comments if running is a leg workout.
Running is, it's like, if anybody of y'all in the comments want to see me running, comment.
Bro, I just want to see how you run.
Well, bro,
I just want
to put another foot in front of the other.
No, I just feel like you look goofy, bro.
How?
I
got an Apple Watch.
I need to see a video.
You do look goofy when you run.
When's the last time you seen me run?
Bro, your hair getting flopping back and just like jumping up and down with your...
No, it's not like that.
It is like that.
My hair ain't that long no more.
You know that thing be bobbing like a bobber in the water, up and down.
No. All right, quick word from our sponsor. So we don't have a sponsor yet. But anyways, yeah. So let's cut the fitness topic real quick. I thought we hit that pretty hard last podcast with Tim. But
hey, look, I don't know if we discussed what this might have happened since our last podcast. Ronald Acuna Jr.
for the Braves. Ronald.
I mean,
oh, you talking about the fight?
Talking about
no,
I
don't know why I was thinking about
Fernando
him.
Tatis.
We're cutting that out. I meant to say Fernando Tatis Jr. I don't know why I was thinking.
What, PEDs?
Yeah.
Oh, well, his choice, his punishment. I don't care.
What? But so how about this though? So such an influential player that has like drawn so many eyes to base. I mean, he's not like the GOAT of anything. Don't get me wrong, but like he's
for the younger.
He's a good ball player. He's like one of the best in the league right now.
Yeah. And
all the praise that he's got, all the stats that he's made. How do you like? It's kind of like a dilemma there. Like, do you let those stats stay in the stat book after he gets found guilty of using performance enhancing drugs? Or
absolutely.
Or does he still like he's got like a what, like a stupid like 65 game suspension, or I don't
80
even know, that's not
80
accurate,
game with no pay.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, he's gonna come back and start playing again, and I mean, like, that's, to me, if I was anybody else in the league, that's a slap in my face. If I'm not on PEDs,
I don't know how
like everybody else.
I don't know how that the whole situation works in professional sports, but I feel like there's got to be a number of people who are taking it just they ain't getting caught.
Right.
But maybe not. But I feel like, I mean, dude, I ain't gonna take away his credit. I mean, Barry Bonds hit 700. How many homers he hit in his whole career? 760 something, and they won't put him in the Hall of Fame because of his steroid use. That's bullcrap.
Yeah.
How long did he run steroids for?
I have no idea. I haven't done that much research.
Yeah.
See, that's really like
That was
it's just
back
a
in
gray
the-
area because you don't know how long he's been on
Right.
drugs. You don't know how long.
I could be on steroids right now, and
Didn't-
nobody would know.
You
back
on
in the
steroids
day-
right now.
No, I'm not, but I could. But you don't know.
Would
Am
you?
I lying?
Would
No.
you?
No.
Never.
No.
Ever.
In 10 years?
No, I wouldn't. Y'all making me blood. Y'all making me blood. Stop it. Nah, I wouldn't do it. I hate needles, bro. I can't. Now, if they had a steroid pill, I still wouldn't do it.
Isn't that SARMs?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess if it shows up on a drug test for like college sports
Yeah.
and NFL or Major League Sports, I guess it could be classified as PED, drug, steroids, or something. I don't know. But
I had a dude in GNC tell me that if I took, I went in there and got some phenylene fat burner or
Some meth-
Fenta X or whichever one it was at the time. They had like 2 or 3 different kinds, but he told me that if I took a drug test while I was using that stuff, I would test positive for methamphetamines.
Holy.
Yeah.
dude, take it.
Oh, I did. I still bought it, and I did.
Why? I was joking.
No, because it's a fat burner. I mean, at the time that's what I wanted to buy.
Oh,
I used it.
Okay,
I
this is
used
the
it for my
past.
diet, and I got the results I wanted.
All right, so Dylan uses meth to burn fat. Let's go.
Yeah. So
that's
if you
awesome, dude.
if you're ever running low on money and need to chisel up for a show or something, just
Dude,
see your
how
local
about-
crackhead.
All right, we're about to switch it up right here. I'm gonna ask Dylan and Joel rapid fire questions, so they have no clue what's coming. We have nothing written down. These are coming off the top of my head. So see how this goes. All right, you ready, Dylan?
Let's do it.
I need full attention. I know how you are.
Here I am.
Put the cellular device. On the
Here
side.
I am.
All right. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Dylan and Joel. Favorite color.
Blue.
Blue.
All right, favorite vehicle.
GMC.
Jeep.
Favorite animal. What? Favorite pet.
Dog.
It's dog for me too, Dang. We're very
What
similar
kind of-
right here. Here we
What
go.
kind of questions are you asking, man?
I'm warming up. All right.
Okay.
Favorite brand to wear.
Swolemate.
Nike.
What?
Get him
What?
off the podcast.
Get him out of here.
All right, favorite podcast to watch.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to go with Impulsive.
That's a good one. I think that's really close for me.
I watch a lot of Two Bears One Cave with Bert Kreischer. You guys know who that
Is that the comedian?
He's the big fat guy that always he's shirtless every time he
comedian,
does
right?
it. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a few Netflix
Yeah.
movies. Up there.
Yeah.
Impulsive's a second for me. You know who Chris D'Elia is?
Yeah,
The comedian?
Yeah.
He's got the funniest podcast that he does. And
He's
he,
the one that did that crocodile joke that was all over the internet.
literally, bro does it by himself, and it's so entertaining. Like, he'll sit there by himself, make himself laugh, like, for literally an hour.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing. So, probably Chris D'Elia's podcast.
Is that so? He's a comedian too.
Yeah. It's the
feel
funniest guy ever.
All right. Well, all right. So, favorite stand-up comedian.
Chris D'Elia.
Theo Vaughn.
Oh, man.
Theo Vaughn.
He's good.
Not even Kevin Hart or Cat Williams. Really?
Oh, speaking of which, I went to Kevin Hart Saturday night, man.
Did you really?
I went to Kevin Hart Saturday night.
I don't think you can talk about it. Like, that's why you didn't have your phone. Remember?
Yeah, well, I did. Speaking of Kevin Hart, I mean, you don't have to go too in depth about it because
until-
Well, no, I mean,
you're not
what
trying to
think?
get
You
sued
think the
out
SWAT team's about to
I'm just
fly up to
saying,
the station?
wrong
Nah.
person
So I
sees-
went to
Alright.
Kevin Hart this weekend, and I just got to be honest with you guys. I think that I don't know if he's on downhill on the way out, but everything that I've seen, probably like this is probably like number 6 or 7 in my top 10 Kevin Hart performances.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't have bought tickets if I could go back in time. I wouldn't have bought the tickets.
Well, I mean, I think Kevin Hart's pretty cool. I mean, pretty good actor. But I guess when when you've done so many stand-up shows in your life, it just gets to the point where you're just like, same act, just different stuff to talk about. So, I mean, it could probably get kind of like, just like, oh, it's the same thing over and over. But, I mean, if you've never seen him, never seen any of his stuff, he's funny. But
So you're saying, Dylan, that he just wasn't that funny, or like how it just wasn't a good show in general?
Carhart. We both got
We
Carhart
both
hats
got
on.
Carhart.
You just went and put the same hat on that I got on.
I've had the same hat on. I
We
just
got like the
twisted
same hat on now. That's crazy. Anyways, what? Yeah, I went to Kevin Hart this weekend. I feel like I'm talking to my twin right now. We both got
Well,
Swolemate
hold
on,
on.
Carhart.
I'm gonna turn it back. Right?
y'all funny. Yeah, y'all funny.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've seen better Kevin Hart. That's all I got to say.
I didn't realize that you had to like throw your throw your phone, throw your watch,
so
everything
no,
in a bag.
He came here a few years ago and we went, and when we went that time, you kept your phone with you, but they had people like standing there at every section facing the crowd, and if
Right.
they saw you pull out your phone, they literally go over to you and escort you out, and like you got kicked out. But this time they had like actual little bags, like secure. They were like made out of like heavy duty, like bulletproof fabric, and they had a lock on them. And once you went into the arena, you had to put your phone in the bag. They lock it, and then they unlock it for you when you leave, like going out the
Dang.
door.
They
He
must have
doesn't
had-
want to get his content stolen.
Yeah,
I mean.
it's smart. They
Yeah,
must
I
have
mean,
had
I get
some bad stuff.
It just kind
happen.
of sucks for us watching it because like I can't even pull my phone out and see where my tickets are. They had us show them our tickets on our phone, and then they wrote down our seat and section on like a little like sticky note and gave it to us.
Really.
And I was like, what if I get up there and I like lose my sticky note and somebody's in my seat, and now I can't even tell them that this is
Yeah.
my seat because my phone's in this little stupid
Better not
bag.
lose that sticky
Well,
note.
also at the same time, you don't even know what time it is the whole show.
Yeah. Well, luckily, so they took everybody's Apple Watches, but it was date night, so I had to break out.
Okay.
I had to break out the fancy Fossil.
Fossil. What?
So I had the
Language is
time on my wrist, luckily, but yeah.
Man, got the time on the wrist. All right, so look, this is what we're going to play. We're going to play this or that. All right. You ready?
Okay.
I really just changed the topic that quick.
Yeah, we had like five rapid questions.
Yeah, I know.
We're
y'all,
gonna chop this one
y'all,
up, I
y'all,
guess.
y'all carried up with that Kevin Hart. It was just a simple stand-up comedian. All right. Dylan Stanson,
Yes, sir.
are you ready? You're not paying
Yep.
attention to me.
I'm with you.
I don't think you are.
I'm with you, bro.
Bang or rain?
Banger rain.
Rain.
I've never had rain.
Rain.
I've never had rain, but bang gives me the worst heartburn ever.
Really?
The worst indigestion, dude.
You said which one does?
Bang. I like them, but it's like my chest is burning when I'm like done drinking it.
Dang.
You shouldn't drink those, man.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Beach.
Nice. Day or night?
Night.
Night.
Storms or steroids?
Crack.
Yeah, methamphetamine. For sure.
Oh man, y'all crack me up, bro. Look, I think we should. So y'all know that dude that goes around and he posts videos. I think his name is Kenny. He's a very well known on YouTube or TikTok. And he'll go up to like you're in the gym and it's somebody who's obviously big. Hey man, what workout you hitting or what muscle groups you hitting today?
bro.
And he's like, next question, are you on steroids? And the dudes, they just get so choked up and they're just like it's so hilarious, dude. Some of them get so mad.
I've seen the guy that's going around on TikTok asking everybody if they're natty or not, like at shows and conventions and stuff.
It's that guy.
Is it that guy?
But he'll
Yeah.
go into the gyms and just go up to somebody who's just big. Just be like, hey man, that workout looks kind of good. What you hitting? The dude would be like, I'm hitting chest and shoulders. Cool. Are you natural?
I was
And it's
actually
like-
surprised. I saw a lot of people that like were like just answer it off the top and was like, "No, I'm not natural."
Yeah, and so when he goes to the expos, yeah, he does get a lot of people like that.
But there are some people that start giving him that side eye.
Have y'all seen the guy that I think his name is Funny Marco on TikTok? Excuse me. And he goes around and say like there's just a guy like sitting there lifting with like a red hat on. He's gonna go up to the guy and be like, All right, so we sitting here in the gym and we slapping anybody that's lifting with a red hat on right in front of the guy, bro.
I seen that.
They're like, hold on, what?
Bro racks the weight and sits up like, what?
That is the funniest stuff to me, bro.
Yeah, bro, I seen that, dude.
Looks in the mirror. Oh shit! I got a red hat on.
That's hilarious.
Man, I was watching this dude on TikTok. Y'all know the sound on TikTok where it's like SpongeBob, Sponge. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that song? Or that,
Maybe.
it's a
I don't
sound,
know.
not a song. So the dude that made that sound is some funny, skinny black dude who just does stupid stuff. I don't know. He's in public every time, and he's talking about there's this one clip. He's in the grocery store, and somebody's videoing him, and there's these kids in the aisle, and he's sitting there like he's standing up behind these kids, probably 3 or 4 years old. They can walk, but they're little, and he's sitting behind them. And he's staring at him, making his face, and he always holds his arms like this. Have y'all seen this guy? He always holds
like
his
a T-Rex.
Yes. And he's sitting there. He started growling at the kids, dude. It was so funny, bro. He was like, that junk had me dead, dude. I was crying, man.
Please intro that, bro. That right there.
And then
that's got to be the intro to this podcast.
The kids just run off, and then he's sitting there, and he's looking at this one clip, dude. He's looking at the top shelf, and I think he's looking for like the ramen, not the ramen noodles, but some type of soup. And there's this woman just standing behind him shopping. He's like looking for the soup. He's like, "Where's this soup at? Where's this soup at?" And he finds it. He's like, "Here it is." He looks at it and he's like, "Gluten free." And he looks at the woman. He looks back at it. He's like, "Duh. Fuck is gluten?" And he just throws it on the ground and it busts. And oh my God, dude, this guy just cracks me up, dude. Like, I'll go through his page. He's just and then he did, look, I'm sorry I keep bringing this guy up. He did one, and he was talking about, he was like, when it's the first day of hitting, you wearing pads.
Oh my, dude,
bro,
that is hilarious.
It just cracks me. If you ever, hopefully if your friends really do listen to, you'll see this guy on your TikTok later.
Last thing I want to say about TikTok, and a lot of people don't even know that this guy is from Greenville, but that man's Cedric.
Cedric.
That boy got all the pitches, dude. Have you seen that man?
That man throws the fastest.
He's got the diabetes. He's got the herpes. He's got the clap. He's got the what's another one?
Excuse me.
You talking
about the pitches?
Yeah.
He's got the syphilis.
Yeah.
Syphilis. That man.
He's got the gap. He's got the gap.
He was trying to say. Look.
Hey, shout out Cedric. We're gonna get Cedric on the podcast. I
want to meet him one day, bro.
Hey, look.
If
you're listening to this podcast and you know Cedric in our hometown, send me a DM. Reach out.
Highsmith,
connect
Duke
me.
University.
Connect me to our boy Cedric.
You remember when he was talking about that pitch? It was one of the pitches, syphilis, gonorrhea, whatever it was. And he was saying the speed. He was trying to say like 40,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But he messed it up. He was like 40,000 a mile. I don't even know how he said it, dude. But oh my God,
that guy is hilarious.
Man. He is.
Joel, you in the gym and you're about to max out. What song you playing?
I
in
knew
the
you were about to
AirPods?
ask me that.
Well, actually, first question before we dive into that:
Okay.
AirPods or headphones? Like Beats.
When I first started lifting, I was using Beats, and then I switched to AirPods.
Okay.
Man, he used to come into the gym looking like Slim Shady. Dude.
Bro, I really
swear.
did. This man Jonathan Bates on me.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw him, so it was me. I think it was me, Puckett, and Will. When I first saw him walking in, it was Turner and Quentin.
Quentin, yeah.
And I never seen Joe in my life. It's like 2 years ago. I saw Joe, bro, and I was like, bro, this dude, like, I was just baking this man.
Somebody
bro.
look at this dude.
He looked like Slim Shady.
I really
with black
did.
hair.
I had some big tail gray
He was
like
skinny.
headphones on.
Had the wife beater on.
No, I didn't. See, I use wife beaters now. I didn't back then.
But he was skinny. Like, Joe's gained a lot of size, but he was skinny back then.
Joel has put on some size since.
I still
I've seen him, man.
small.
But my sorry, I didn't mean to bake you back then.
Nah, you good.
judgmental.
It's all love.
Never-
Hey, anyways,
never
hold
be
on, back to
judgmental.
it. What? Who's yelling in your ear while you're maxing out?
Okay, I gotta pull the song up because I do not know it by name.
Probably Mia Khalifa.
Bro, you wrong for that.
I think you got the wrong person, man. What you been watching?
What are we talking about?
What are you listening to while you what are you listening to while you're benching, man?
This
Hardy
man's
sold
tripping,
out.
dog.
Hardy. If you're listening to this, I want some concert tickets. Hardy.
Okay, I can't find the right song, but this is one of them, bro. And this song, such a throwback. And I know y'all know this. I'm about to play it right quick. We ain't gonna get copyrighted, but here we go. Some Evanescence, bro.
Oh, I know the song. Yeah. I know exactly where this is going. Yeah.
Bro, that song reminds me of
that's-
Call of Duty Zombies.
That's
too.
like-
And then
That's like you about to mask up in the middle of the night and go slay a village type.
Exactly.
yeah, definitely. That's I don't listen to that when I max out. Hardy sold out, and Animal by 3 days.
Let me
3
tell you,
Days Grace, I believe, is their band.
What's your song, Dylan?
boys. Let me tell you what's been getting me.
Up the,
hyped up
up the
lately.
street by the baby.
Nah. Adele, Easy on Me. I have been.
All right, that's it for us,
I
guys.
have been blasting that while I'm like. Sometimes I'll put it on repeat, dude. That song, man. Like I don't know, something about Adele's voice. She starts screaming, man. I'm just like,
Ollie Missing got you in your feelings, huh?
man, why you gotta bring it
Damn,
up?
bro.
All right, I'll leave. I'll get somebody to take my spot.
No, when she hit some high
R.I.P.
notes on that song, I ain't gonna lie.
Boy,
That's definitely giving you an extra rep.
Man, you
Dylan got the key to everything, man. This is the key to unlock
That's the key
everything.
of Greenville right there.
See this?
Damn right it is. You let me know where you want to go. I can unlock it.
Just cut that up.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right, where you want to take it next? We're at 43 minutes right now,
we
but
can
it's probably
we
at
can
like
do, one
40.
more. We got time for like one more thing. What you want?
I just been kicking it, man. I ain't really been, play another game. All this got to be cut
What's
out.
like a extreme hot take that we could talk about?
Politics.
Yeah.
Who y'all voting for?
Trump?
Oh, we're banned. We're cut. They're gonna delete. YouTube's gonna delete this. No, I'm playing.
Man, I'm all out.
An extreme hot take. An extreme hot take is probably Tom Brady and his wife.
Hey, how you feel about
I don't know what it is.
you seen that man Andrew Tate?
Oh,
Cobra
bro,
Tate.
that's the perfect segue right here.
You seen that man?
I was just telling Joe earlier.
How
First
do you-
time I seen him was when he was on Full Send podcast, and that's all I know.
That's the first time you saw him?
And I
What
didn't.
about you, Joel?
I didn't even watch that podcast. I just saw the thumbnail.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I have watched a good bit of the man, the Cobra, the top G.
Are you a fan of him or
I'm
how do you feel?
honestly like, I think without like, I ain't trying to get bashed, but that's the hard. See, I get it now. I get why people don't want to be canceled, bro. I get it now because you like
Here we
you
are.
really gotta watch what you
Here
say.
Here we are.
But no, I definitely like some of the things he says. I think a little bit of the stuff that he says is kind of outrageous, like and outlandish. Just like I think a lot of it is he portrays himself in a certain way to get views and stuff like that, even though he'll never admit that. But I think a lot of things he does speak facts on, and the way that the world is now and what culture tries to tell you and push on you, and whether it's in schools or on the street or in parades or whatever it is. I like the fact that he pushes being your own thinker and living with a free mind, not listening and just taking what people give you or like
Absolutely, yeah.
the way things are now. But I tell you, I do like a little bit of him. And there's another guy, I don't know if you've heard of him, Sneeko. Have you ever heard of Sneeko?
I don't think I have.
Look him up when you get home. But Sneeko is like, he's the next one that would be canceled. Like Tate just got kicked off at like every social media.
Well, see, here's the thing about Cobra Tate. I think that his whole like fame came from this whole like mantra that he's just putting on for everybody. And I mean, what he's got going
it's
on?
masculinity. It's bringing masculine men back.
Yeah. But I think that a lot of his fame and viral videos and everything has came from the outlandish and way out of pocket things that he says on purpose,
right,
to get that attention.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, man, some of the things that he says, it's just like,
yeah, it's crazy.
they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But he, as like a human species, like I think that he's like hella disciplined. Probably like I know that he's a baller. I'm sure. You know what I mean? Great guy, get shit done. But I think that I hate his TV.
Well, and I think
personality.
that's the thing with social media these days, and anybody that's like trying to cancel other people, whether it's like any type of group, they're gonna take the most outlandish, crazy thing somebody says, and they're gonna portray it in a certain way to make them disliked. So when you actually go and watch him on the Full Send podcast, I mean, he's sitting there saying like, people try to make him seem like he hates women, but he says over and over again, you watch the other parts of it, and he's like, I actually love women, like they're the most adored thing, like, you know, in the world. And then he says certain other things.
He says things like, I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to tell my girl that she's going to make me a GD sandwich, and then I'm going to go down the street and I'm going to bang this other chick while she waits for me to come home.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You ain't doing that.
Yeah.
And if you are, you ain't really got a girl. You just got two chicks that you banging at the same time. You know what I mean?
It's not I mean, the stuff that he says is never going to be like this. Yeah. He's got like a 1930s, 40s mentality. And so, I mean, we just don't live in that world anymore, which is probably a good thing. But
yeah, I think the younger generation of men or young men have definitely latched on to
there's such a following and a group, and I think you find it in like teenage boys, because just the way that like streaming is now and Twitch, like kids are just constantly watching their favorite streamers all day, and I mean, these thoughts and ideas and things like that literally just they consume these kids, and they don't know, you know, what's right, what's wrong. And so that's the thing when you're an influencer, man. Like, you have so much power. You have so much power, and I don't think that they even realize it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of puberty, though, I just want to point out that Junior didn't hit puberty till he was like 19.
Is that true?
I'm not even 19 yet. No, I'm just playing, guys. Good God. I'm 21.
What you got in your throat, man? You hiding something in there?
Puberty, I guess. I don't know.
Is that the puberty? Finally getting the rest of it out?
Anyways,
out, buddy.
I had to be quiet for the Andrew Tate conversation because I don't know anything about him, so I don't want to say something that's not true. That's what people got to learn nowadays. Learn to keep your mouth shut. If you don't know what you're talking about, shut up.
Yeah,
just keep it to yourself, man. Look.
Stay in your lane. Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. Worry about the grind. Worry about whatever you want to do. Just, you know, don't speak it to you.
Just be a Swolemate. Be a Swolemate. Help somebody out. Get somebody where they need to be.
Man,
where they want to be.
I think the best thing to live by, do unto others as you want done to yourself.
Yeah.
That's the motto right there.
Yeah. So if you come up to me in public talking junk, don't get mad when I come back up to you in public talking junk.
That's
right.
My
God, why are you doing it?
Exactly. That's the same way.
But if you come up to me in public, hey man, how you doing today? You doing this, that, and the other? Cool. I'm gonna do the same thing to you. You know? But yeah, guys. So episode 2, this was just a kick it kind of. Me, Dylan, and Joe.
Yeah. We got another special guest coming on next episode.
None of this would be happening without Joe. So, round of applause for Mr. Joe Jones.
Thank you,
giving us the setup. Not giving it to us.
We can
start
do
with
that
start with a good intro. Outro.
I wasn't done.
It was just off to a bad start.
How? Is it recording still?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways,
just get loud and.
All right, so episode 2, we're gonna wrap it up right here, guys. Dylan, Joe, and I, we were just kicking it. This is just a chilling podcast. Next week we have another special guest. I think all you guys will like him. The ladies love him, so I think you guys will like him. But yeah, none of this would be happening without Mr. Joe Jones. This is a nice studio you have here, and this podcast is.
Shout out to 98.3 My Bridge FM for providing the space.
Make sure you,
bro, is squeaking that mic.
I know,
like
bro.
Crazy.
I'm trying to
get off the mic, bro.
Man, shut up. That's why you way back here earlier talking. We got doing side. You really be doing side quests while you doing the main quest. Like, dang, man.
This is a great outro.
We got a bank. Got a body armor and a rain,
and they're both empty.
Anyways, man. Yeah, so make sure you Shop SwolemateAthletics.com.
Yeah,
Stay
we peacing
tuned.
out.
Stay tuned for this. Don't know when, limited edition, but stay tuned.
Don't forget, you got the minimalist Swolemate tees. Still got a few of these left in the store.
Got the oversized right here.
Oversized tees, freshly dropped. We're almost out of those too.
All those come in different color combos
Everybody
as
loves
well. Make sure if you're a lady, we have leggings, biker shorts, sports bras, tops. We got hoodies still available. So we got the whole 9 yards, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. You know the deal. Swolemate out.
Peace out.
Peace.
That's it.
Dylan, when you
Dang,
when
bro.
you say when we do that right there, you should cut to all 3 camera angles, like when we all say peace, like in a quick way, like when we're out. Like he said it first, then you said it, and then I said it.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Are we good?
You want to do it again real quick?
Yeah.
I didn't say peace.
That would just be a cool way to let everybody be seen when you end.
Well, I could just do my piece real quick, because didn't you say peace to that one?
Or, no, we'll just run through it one more time.
Or that one? You said peace to that one?
Yeah.
Just talk.
Just
say
do peace.
Just start out like.
We
all
should
right,
just do peace.
this is the end of it, and then say peace, and then we'll start. I'll cut it at the peace, but just talk like you are, so it's normal.
All right, so this wraps it up, guys. All right, Swolemate out. Peace.
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 Peace.